We have a question from Joseph, and Joseph says this: I'm in between programs and decided to run through the Sleepless in Seattle standards to see if I was out of balance in any of my areas. I was surprised to find I couldn't do any of the standards that use double 32 kettlebells, squat, press, and hinge number 3, despite being able to do the heavier movements further down the list. The Sleepless in Seattle standards, my friend Paul had a big list. I stole them, and I write it right there on the site. And so people who came from the kettlebell world find that the kettlebell standards are way too light. People who come from the barbell world argue, the barbell standards are a joke. So once again, and it ties back to our first question from Jack today, is when you try to put together standards, you got to be very careful. Like, I think it's okay to have standards for like middle school. Let's go in America, I'll just 6th, 7th, 8th, or junior high, 7th, 8th, 9th. I think it's just fine to have standards. Like, every single kid should be able to do this, and every kid should be able to do that. And then there's this level, that level, this level, that, and you just raise up the levels. And again, what I like is if you're looking for the flat tire on a kid, so you might have a young girl who just dominates the endurance tests, but she's not very strong. Well, maybe that's the young lady you talk to about cross country and track and field. If you have a boy that just, standing long jumps twice as far as anybody else in the class, but can't run a lap, well, there's your Olympic lifter or your power lifter, okay? So, but when you look at something like the Sleepless in the Seattle standards, you're trying to do this. I was trying to do this swath of numbers for 7 billion people on the planet. And I think we overreached a little bit. But always remember, and this is why I have so many different standards, is that there's going to be a set of standards that kind of make sense to you. Some people love the Sleepless standards. Some people hate them. Some people look at my high school football standards and goes, that's way too heavy of a weight. And it's like, well, yeah, because you're probably not going to play this fall on the gridiron. So, okay, let's move in. This spring and summer, I will be making another push towards a body weight press and body weight snatch. I think that is outstanding. Okay, I'll keep reading. Should I close my squat press hinge gap with double 32s before continuing my pursuit of a body weight snatch and a body weight press? And then you ask that question, why or why not? I don't know why you're doing any of this. I don't know why you do it. I know why I do this stuff, because I want to dance at my granddaughter's wedding. I know why I want to do this stuff, because I think it's important for the way I think and the way I live to keep lifting weights, to try to live as long as I can on this planet. Personally, with the goal you have, Joseph, I would actively pursue the body weight clean and press and the body weight snatch over anything else. The downstream benefits of those two lifts will carry over into everything. If you can snatch body weight, I'd be shocked if you couldn't deadlift, maybe double body weight. I mean, there's going to be outliers out there, but most people I know who can snatch body weight look at the deadlift as like, yeah, I got this. It's just not that big a deal. With the body weight clean and press, you can walk into a gym and your buddies are, doing benches. Without even benching, your body weight clean and press is going to support that. So my advice, chase those two big goals and just see how many years maybe you can keep doing it. I think that'd be a really good, that'd be a good goal. In fact, I'm kind of thinking of getting back onto that myself. Now that I'm Olympic lifting again, and I got a program that's working for me, and I've got better equipment, I got better opportunities as an Olympic lifter, I'm starting to look to, more and more load on the bar. And one of my ideas was, let's get back to that body weight snatch, okay, which I've done a million times, and I just have to overcome, the fear of being my age and throwing weights overhead. Thank you, Joseph. Good question. When you get that snatch and press, let me know. Thank you.